Hi everyone, Mike White here. Welcome to this week's blog post. October traditionally has been the month that I focus on business planning with my clients and with the industry in general, and this year will be no different. Clearly, 2020 has been uh, different than any other year that we've ever had to experience, and more importantly, I think this year's business planning and the approach to 2021 becomes even more important because there is a lot going on right now. There are people who are dealing with immediate situations. They are focusing on some degree of being overwhelmed by opportunity and just working day to day to get through. And that can often lead to becoming very short sighted, working in the immediate without having a longer plan to truly maximize the benefit of the opportunities that we're facing. And I understand that we're stretched to the limits, and it isn't easy to make time to sit down and work on your plan, but we can even do this little by little. And that's why I decided this year we were going to take segments each week of the blog post leading up to the end of the monthly coaching call where we do the full business planning event. And so I think it's really important that we do figure out whether you've business planned all along or this is your first time. To me, it's never been more important to plan, not only looking at 2021 in what does that mean to us, but how we're going to finish out this year, and again taking advantage of the opportunities that are presenting themselves to us. So the first piece of this is we have to take a look and get really honest about our numbers. And the numbers, can look great, but they may be deceiving. In addition to the standard, how many units and the dollar amount in total of your transactions for this year, you really need to focus on what the balance is between purchase transactions and refinances. We all know that refinances are plentiful, that you're probably doing more refinances now than you've ever done before. In fact, in our market, it's not uncommon to see people with 60, 70% or more of their business being refinances. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. If our purchase business is in line with the fact that the normal purchase business arena is about 20 to 30% stronger than it was this time last year, that you're maintaining at least a 20 to 30% improvement in the number of purchase transactions you're doing right now and so far this year compared to what you did last year. If you're keeping pace with the number of purchase transactions, it's fine if you're doing more refis. The standard measure is people who are looking and saying, what's the balance between purchase and refi? There's not always an accurate gauge. If you normally do 8 to 10 purchase transactions a year, each month, then you should be looking at 12 to 13 purchase transactions each month right now. If you're not, then your purchase side is lagging seriously behind what the market's doing. And you may be closing 25 or 30 units a month and, closing 8 or 10 purchase transactions. You're actually falling behind where you should be. And for those people who are doing those 10 or 12, purchase transactions, which is 2 or 3 higher than what they would normally do, I think it's really important that the refinance number is the number that your system can handle. So if you have somebody who's doing 20 or 30 refinances a month and only 10 purchases, but those 10 purchases are for somebody who normally does 8 purchases a month, I've got no problem with the size of the refinances. Take full advantage. But if your purchases are the same as they were last year or lagging behind the 20% or so improvement rate, you really need to look at that. The other piece of here is who are the referral partners that we're getting referrals from. And this is really simple, going back and using the referral triangle and taking a look at the actual areas of business where these referrals are coming from. Because once you get it done, The referral triangle will help you see where it is you are in relationship to where it is you want to go, but it'll also distinguish for you the referral partners that you have. Who are the superstars this year? Who are the new people that have come into your life? Who are the ones that are lagging behind? Somebody who is lagging behind, it may not be personal. They may have taken to coronavirus and slowed down their business and not been as active. Okay, it's entirely possible. So you have to know the reasons behind those production numbers. But also you need to be tracking this business to see potentially who the new targets can be for 2021 that you'd like to bring into the fold. So I get that we've got a lot going on, and I understand that going into the website and looking at the business planning module from last year, because fundamentally the outlines are similar. But this year we're going to do a full-blown business planning event at the end of the month. You may not have time to take an hour out of your day to do that, but you can spend 15 to 30 minutes one night a week following along with the weekly blog posts and taking the steps to arrive at the same conclusion. And as always, this is fundamentally a really important thing to do. We're here to help you do that. If you have any questions or comments about the business planning event, or you'd like to talk more about doing a business planning event for you and your team or your company, you can reach out to me, Mike, at imtcoaching.com, and I'd be happy to talk. Take care for this week, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.